I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute? It's almost like everything I feel had a limit. It now gone past. Finding reasons to smile and to laugh, and whenever it's a bad day, music is my band-aid. All the lights, spent an hour with my memories, and then I realized it's not all black and white. Like I was colorblind, but mentally, yeah. Now my days are brighter, just no longer feeling tight. I don't wear my PJs every day, cause I would rather be outside. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Whenever it's a bad day, music is my band. dare to be told. Act encompasses the blame. We watch the scenes we live unfold.
Oh, that's not supposed to happen. But we are live. It is 9:05, and it is time to start the stream. Hello, everybody! How are y'all doing? I set that up for a conversation, but I can't really get a response. As that timer keeps going down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the very end of the season. The last 4 matches, all championships for all the remaining 4 games that we have up. And tonight is the start of that game. April 10th, we started back in October 3rd. And it's so funny that the song Band-Aid played. I didn't even actually choose the lineup of music or anything. But that was also the song that we used to tease Season 1. And it just so happened to line up on the very first championship game that we have for this season. I don't know where I was going with that, but it did line up. And, my God, it has been a while, by the way, since we have actually done a CSGO game. I can't even remember the last time we've had one, but I know there's a lot of these players actually have not played in a while. So it's going to be very interesting because especially when we get into post game, to see if any of them even prepped or anything. Honestly, if they did, I would be fairly shocked, but this is one of those games where we've waited a very long time to get to the championship game. This will be the first and the last CSGO playoff match. As there were only 2 remaining. Hades and Yiddies both dropped. We would have had 4. Fortunately, they could not supply themselves in the postseason like these 2 did. So, Void, an undefeated team. Delamore, 4-2, with both of them having a 6-game season. If Void wins tonight, they'll be one of the few teams that have been undefeated throughout the entire season. That includes regular season and postseason. So, yeah, I mean, thankfully all of the players are ready, which is very rare for a CS:GO game, as it takes a long time to set up such a game. But we're gonna just hop in and get ready for that. As I transition us into our first match. Thankfully, we got everyone ready in the countdown. So, game 1 out of potentially 3. It'll be 2-3, so good luck to everybody here. And let's get going with our first and last CSGO game. Championship number 1. Very exciting. Whoever walks away tonight will walk away with a title in their hands. So, Void up for CT first. Should probably opt to turn up. We have an encounter going on the A side. Project will be able to pick off Shioka after Shioka has taken out Ross. Already down to a 3v2. Lit. Oh my god, the signature crosshair. With that just takes up the entire screen. I remember this very vividly. I'm not even gonna try, and I'm pretty sure that's Oreo. who's got some strange Arabic writing. Frequently, players in this league love to change their names. So, let me actually turn up the volume just a tad. And turn it up to 40, sure. All right, so right away, Delamore on the attack will take round 1. After Void being favored to win this match, in their series, they have won, between these two teams, Void has won both of them. I believe there was one of those games did go to a game 3 though. So, they're about even, and I'm pretty sure this is also the, Void is the only team that Delamore has actually lost to. So, and, you know, that would make sense considering their record. Ross will get the plant down, but it doesn't matter as Delamore comes in strong on A site to clean up the remaining Void players. 2 very aggressive rounds right off the bat for Delamore. I'm sorry, Oreo's name is really going to throw me off. Thankfully, all of their profile pictures kind of match up. Speaking of Oreo and company, we'll be seeing a lot of these players down for the finals in the Valorant series against Imperium. That game to be determined, as well as the other 3 championship games on the radar. Void having a better time this time around defending after carbines go out. Rom carrying an op for himself. Misses the shot on Project right through the middle. He'll gun down Shioka after taking out Riot. And both of them about 1 tap. Not going to be able to push and win a gunfight for sure. Might be able to trick out Lit here. Nope, he heard that flash. So Lit, he's the last 2 shots here to guarantee Void's area. A great shot though by Project to clear out the site for himself. He's going to get shot through the smoke by Oreo and Parafox. And last, we have Crip. Not in the best position. Has leeway to get a plant down as the clock ticks down to 10 seconds. Able to get Romsky, but not Oreo. As Oreo will give Void their first round win this game. Project and Crip both landing 5 and 6 kills going into the 4th round. Heavy hitters on Delamore's side. Parafox will go up with the smoke to try and challenge the push. He'll cross over in hopes somebody is going to not see him as they poke out. They will instead, Delamore meaning, they will opt out for mid and continue the push to the gates. Oreo firing with a carbine through, hoping to grab someone. Shioka grabs Riot off to the right of our currently viewed player. Rust still playing through the gates with Oreo. Pulls out the deagle and says, never mind. Delamore now down, players. Bedge takes one. Ross takes another. A 4v2 turns into a 2v2. And back down to a disadvantage for Delamore. The bomb does go down. It is up to Bedge to defend this off, as the Void players will make their way on a site. Seems like they know exactly where Bedge is. Rom's gunned down. Parafox will take the final kill. it's likely he will have enough time to get this defusal off, and he will. Void will tie the game at 2 for both teams after first 2 aggressive rounds going down for Delamore's side. Ross takes a heavy shot on Parafox, who tries to quickly peek that, hoping he won't get shot. Usually attackers don't carry the ops. Ross says otherwise. Lit and Ross both taking damage, as Riot will make his way to the center and get gunned down immediately by Rumsky, who tries to get another pick and is unsuccessful. Project and Ross both getting picks. Oreo on the other side. And that will be an easy site take and plant for Delamore. Shioka gunned down by Project, and Ross will take out Oreo. Delamore gets their foot back after 2 consecutive round losses. Perhaps a pendulum swing game. Bromsky getting a little aggressive with the Deagle plays. Most of Void, actually all of Void right now broke, as can V. We've seen Rom do some pretty gnarly kills with the Deagle, so shouldn't be too much of an issue this pistol round. Saving Parafox, trying to be sneaky with the amount of peeking. Not in a moment to fight 3 people, able to get 1 off and stay alive with 37 health remaining. A flash goes out that did not phase him, but he still died anyway. And already, Oreo is the last left alive, ready to clutch a 1v2 in favor of Void. The plant will go down on Ross's side. A molly as well. Just kidding, he did not go for the plant. He is now. Both have been hit by Oreo. Everyone's kind of hit. Oreo does get a nice headshot on Crip. Ross picks up the op and is able to finish that off. Delamore doubles their lead over Void early on in this game 1. This is Dust, by the way. Sorry, Dust 2. As if everyone cares about the first Dust. Delamore opting for a split push again. Project is going to go B side and meet the 2 other Void players, who will get gunned down instantly. B is absolutely free for Delamore right now. Void is heavily down in numbers at the moment. Lit in his large pink crosshair. I'm tempted to call it a ghost after all of the games that we've had in Valorant. Of course, that's not the proper term for CSGO. Project and Veg both getting kills on Parafox and Lit to end the round. All 5 will stay alive on Delamore's side, and they will get yet another round win in their favor. CSGO games last a very long time. This will be first to 16 with a 3-minute halftime. Or should be 3-minute. We'll see what exactly happens there. It's proven sometimes not to work, so the server is nice, we will have the halftime. If not, then we get into the last half quicker. Void being very disciplined this time with how they are handling stuff as Shioka able to get a pick on Project. A heavy gunner on Delamore. And quite the entry fragger. Romsky below with the op. Not looking at bridge, more concerned about the gate. Gets killed from behind by Ross. Shioka will avenge him. Bomb is down. Crip nearly got a shot. Missed slightly, missed twice. Delamore does have time to go and plant on B, and that is exactly what they're going to do. A great shot through the smoke. I don't know if he saw Oreo. But he actually did, and it's funny, Oreo actually literally just changed his name. Alright. Oreo, speaking of which, last left to clutch against Crip, who gets the final 3 kills at 1 health with the op. He will stay alive to give Delamore a 4-round lead in this half. A bit troublesome for Void at the moment, as they are once again broke, left with 5 7s and deagles all around. Crip ready to get another op shot off. Looks like they are highly interested in pushing B. Already Delamore getting 4 quick picks. Romsky cannot clutch a 1v5 too easily. And his gun down with a deagle. A pistol save round for Void, but they are already suffering in the amount of round losses for them. Heavy work coming down on Delamore. Another slight split push as Riot will challenge B to grab that site. The rest of the team, though, taking out Parafox and trying next on Lit. Romsky, though, answering Bedge pretty quickly, making sure they cannot cross onto A site. Riot seems unsuccessful with his take on the other side of the map. Delamore will have to regroup here, as Crip has 3 health remaining. Way out of favor for any site take. Still a 4v4, very possible for Delamore to get the upper hand in this. His Project will take out Lit, that'll give him some leeway to get onto A site. Flash goes out on Crip. Ross takes out Shioka instead. Romsky on Project. Romsky playing the bridge, gets a shot on Crip. And last left alive again. Sees Ross drop. The bomb went off. Actually, pretty sure Ross just jumped off of the bridge and sniped out Romsky. Might have to be safer with these buys. So Romsky is again broke along with basically the rest of his team. 2 carbine, sorry. And an MP7 by Parafox, who becomes aggressive with it, hoping to get someone off the board. Extinguishes the fire on the smoke. Bedge will take out Shioka in mid. And Riot will get a hand in that on Romsky as well as Crip. 2v3. Parafox goes down. Last left is Oreo with an op. Try to get a quick scope down. It's not going to work for Riot. And he'll actually take that op and use it himself. Delamore with a 9-2 lead As it seemed it would be close, it looks like Delamore's kind of running away with this already. Could be anyone's game at this point. Void still has yet to see any patterns to act on by Delamore. Looks like they've done a different strat basically every round, and it makes it a little hard to predict. They are spread out on the minimap pretty well, so it's just a matter of how well they can hit their shots. Romsky checks that box with 2 kills. Trying to get another. A little late to the aim game right there, as 2 crossed over out of Romsky's vision. Project was able to take him out and go for the plant, along with Ross. A no-scope there by Ross on Oreo. Shioka also getting a kill. Both players have an op. Ross will get the upper hand. Delamore will hit the double-digit mark for their team. So we have 3 more rounds left in the half, including this one. Parafox going out to do a similar aggressive take, and it worked for just a little bit until Crip got involved. Delamore actually down in numbers this round. As picks come off early, a fight goes off in the gate. Missed shot there by Crip. Oreo will take out Ross, who tries to push B slowly by himself. Crip on Shioka, hoping to get that kill in the gate. He is successful. Delamore can definitely afford to lose this round. They are rich as can be with the amount of weaponry they have. Not a smart play by Oreo to peek that though. And that gives, right away, Delamore has leeway to go right onto A, and they will get the plant down. Void a little bit too impatient with their play, and it will cost. Lit does pick up the op. Let's see if he'll be able to get a 1v2. Sees Project's head. Lands about half health on him. And he almost seemed stunned. Project with a bit of a meme play there, and it actually worked out. Void had the advantage in numbers for the vast majority of that round, and they got a little bit greedy with their peaks as Crip stayed behind, ready to take some shots. Speaking of which, Parafox dies in a similar way to Project through the gates. Ross, despite getting a kill on Oreo, down to 3 health himself. He'll get picked off by Lit, who's using the AUG at the moment. Shioka looking to defend A site, unsuccessful. Romsky on Bedge. And again, Void is down in numbers. 2v3. Molly goes out. It doesn't look like Void has anything to defend against it. Romsky gets a free pick there on Crip. Riot taking out the last member and taking out Romsky as well. Round 15, this will be the last round of the first half. Delamore with already a massively demanding lead that Void has not been able to recover against, proving they are heavily favored on the attack. Didn't take long for Delamore to kind of feel out how they were going to push this, and they got away with it easy. Void is also broke as can be. Crip surprisingly missing that shot. Some kills go out in mid. Romsky, eagle kill on Bedge. Riot will take him out. To take bridge control, he'll have to fight Parafox. Smokes will go out. Parafox will hold it patiently. Riot with a flick kill on Lit. Looking to his left. Parafox still going to be patient with this op as Riot will try and peek him. A great shot. Already to a 4K, maybe. Shioka taking him out. And Ross will finish it up. 3 minutes down, and Delamore, surprisingly, though they are not favored this match, have been able to win 11 straight rounds after Void ties it up at 2. Ross and Project early on in the game, fragging out, creating entry onto sites. Void losing numbers early on in this game, or early on in each round at the beginning. Actually throughout this half, they've kind of had that issue. Riot in these latter half of this half, if you can kind of wrap your head around what I'm saying. Riot getting multi-kills in several of the last rounds, especially that 15th round. It looks like he got a 4K or a 3K, one of the two, after being surrounded in multiple directions by Void players. Void struggling though, perhaps something that they can also work on the attack with. We have seen that before. By the way, if you haven't already, you can type !Discord in chat. Join the LDGL Discord and get updated on your favorite teams and when they'll play in the seasons to come. We are currently in all of our championship matches. CSGO entering today with the first one in the midst of the first game. So far, Delamore leading 13-2. As the talk about clubs comes into play. 40 seconds remain in the half. All the players probably going to the bathroom to get rid of all that adrenaline. But Delamore handling it very well, as they figured out what they needed to do in the attack early on, and they have almost a guaranteed victory. Wouldn't say guaranteed. I have sometimes it tends to be completely sided in favor of attack or defense when it comes to CSGO. Void definitely a team that can bounce back, as they will open the second half on attack. A full pistol round. Ross actually being the only one to opt with a deagle. They will hard rush in mid and chase down Void. I'm not sure if they know that they need to watch their flank here. They know now. Ross able to get 1 pick, 2 down. A 3v3. Void does have the bomb down. Tries to get a shot on Oreo. Lit will clean him up. Crip and Riot. Both trying to fight. Crip able to get 2 kills. He's not going to have enough time, though, to defuse the bomb. Great play in shots down by Delamore, especially with that insanely aggressive play. And that will work out very well for... Or not very well, but it'll work out for Void. As the retake is not something that Delamore was prepared to deal with. Riot landing a sniper shot on Firefox. Lit using the Uzi on Bedge. Kills going out. The entire team of Void surrounded, though. Lit left to clutch a 1v4, and it's just not going to work. Delamore growing their lead to 14. Void will try and push all 5 of them into B site. Bedgestow getting absolutely rushed by Lit and Shioka, making sure that their flanks are covered. Crip will take out Parafox with the carbine. And already, Crip and Project collectively getting all the kills, and Ross will knife Shioka to end the round. It is already match point for Delamore. Wow. Now, Delamore did choose this map, as they are 2nd seed. Void chose the side to defend first, and it doesn't look like it's working out either way for Void. Shioka, after getting caught with his pants down throwing a nade, will still get the kill. Not a lot of health left for him, though. It is a 4v3 now, is 3v3. Riot getting 3 kills off the board. Coming out strong. Oreo taking out Riot and Crip to try and give them some leeway back onto site. Ross left to clutch alone. Smoke goes out. Ross throwing a... Oreo throwing a nade. Flanks out Ross. Gets him from behind. A great play by Oreo. Void is still in the game, and it is still match point. Void will be on their toes for a while if they plan on trying to catch up in this game. Project getting a kill on Romsky right away with the op. Riot sitting with an MP7. Getting taken out by Parafox. It's 2 players. And already Delamore will take the victory before I even have time to say who kills who. Delamore with a surprisingly one-sided game in their favor, which it didn't seem like in the first 4 rounds, but it really got heavy going in to the thick of the game. And we will see these players for the second game after the intermission upcoming. We'll take a little bit of time to reconfigure this game and some of the logistics that goes into working a CS:GO match. But Delamore will take the lead right away out of Void's hands. And we're going to go into our first intermission. We'll be back with the second match on. It would be Nuke. It's a map we saw the last game with Yiddies playing. But yeah, we'll be back with Nuke, and we'll see you right after this. Alright, and we are back from this intermission Doesn't take too long, as it usually does, to set up a CSGO match. Once again, we'll be playing on Nuke, and the sides are switched once again, with Delamore being on the CT side starting this time. Forgive me, by the way, if I don't know a lot about this map, because we've only seen it played once, so it's rare for us to see Nuke on the board. So not everybody is currently in the game. It looks like we are waiting on one more Delamore player to enter. So we'll be entertained with a little bit of warm-up as we get our final player into the mix. Gotta love the warm-up. So once again, Delamore taking a massive, I forget the score, I think it was 16-3 was the final, or was it 16-4? I think it may have actually been 4. Over Void, so they are one game. If they win this game on Nuke, they will be the very first champion of this league. Sorry, there's a lot going through my brain right now. I just kind of need to catch up just a little bit on what is going on with everything. So, Project last player, waiting for him to ready up. So, going on brackets that we have seen earlier, let's see, last game we had was a League of Legends match between Prevail and Yiddies. Prevail had won that to advance on to the finals to face Delamore, currently playing in the CSGO match, as we can see now, taking the one-game lead over Void so far. And it looks like everyone is ready, so we'll go ahead and get this match started. Huge thanks to ROM Secrets for setting up this match while I was out doing some caster stuff and stream stuff, which isn't always fun. Nuke is a fairly large map with the spawns extending far back. A very vertical map too, as A and B sites are overlapping each other on a vertical sense. Void will have to bounce back powerfully to get their lead in this. This is, once again, their chosen map, which is interesting. I don't think I've seen Void choose that. Riot already getting 2 kills along with Crip getting 1. Romsky answering while they are down trying to get Crip. Romsky gets another on Project. It's a 2v2. And Crip will take out the last 2 Void players to give Delamore the 1-0 lead after a pistol round. Delamore will come out with the buys. Void will save. Might get those light submachine guns. You know, that reminds me, light machine guns. What is light about LMGs? Like, wouldn't they just be heavies? Heavy machine guns would make a lot more sense. I never really understood that. But enough about my shower thoughts. Bomb has been planted already by Void. I think we We're not exactly seeing them. And they are on B site, down. Can't tell if this is above or below. Forgive me as I don't know this map completely. Void will play passively as Riot will get the final 2 kills and push up aggressively for Delamore to defuse that round in their favor. Judging by the layout of this map, I would say sniping is not the best. But I can think of a couple of places inside where you can kind of overlook everyone else and maybe snipe as they're peeking. A lot of ladders, a lot of vents, a lot of crazy areas to get on top of. It's just so awkward to aim up and down rather than left and right sometimes. And we can see that action already as Ross looks 90 degrees above him just to make sure. He'll be taken out by Romsky, getting a double. Oreo also getting another kill. Romsky with a 3K. And Riot left to clutch. Parafox will take him out. Void will get on the board. Starting similarly to the beginning of last match. Delamore winning the first 2, Void winning the third. If all goes according to plan, Void should also win this round. But no guarantees. Parafox on top of the container will take out Bedge. One thing that Void has probably learned at this point about Delamore's play is that they are very aggressive, even on CT side. Delamore, very confident with their shots. Shioka getting ambushed from behind and in front. Ross will clean him up. And Romsky, last left alive as Ross will take out Parafox. Not an impossible duty. Catches Project behind. And Riot hiding in a corner very sneakily to try and get Romsky off the board. We don't start off exactly the same way as Delamore will take the 3-1 lead. So Delamore will go in hard defend on A site as Romsky seems to be elevating himself up to the sky. Back onto the container, fighting a Bedge. Very difficult angle for Rom to achieve. He'll gun down Project, who's caught out in the open. Will still continue to fight Bedge and will not actually win that gunfight. Bedge taking only just a little bit of damage. It's down to a 4v4 with almost a minute remaining. The plant will go down. Lit behind the container was actually taken down before he could get that bomb on the ground. Crip also taking out Oreo. Shioka is in a very vulnerable position with just how he has to deal with everyone. Riot getting a kill off the bat. Looking for Parafox. It's a little too hard for him to defend. Crip will get away with 3 health and defuse the bomb. 4-1 Delamore. He mollies himself and loses a weapon. I don't think they care. Lots of weapon switching going on Delamore's side. And we'll take that op on the ground. Side voice crack. Door opens, Parafox dying from the molly though, thrown by Riot. Door mechanics in this game also, remember that. Crip jumping to jump scare out Shioka. He'll get him while blinded, though. And Bedge will take him out in order for Delamore to secure yet another round. Delamore seems to be a lot more of a threat than they have in their past games months ago. Some sort of practice went down, or maybe just built chemistry. Maybe he just got some individual play down. Something changed, though. Something definitely changed. Parafox will take out Crip, sorry. Bedge will take out Lit in return. Shioka being careful with his shots. Able to take out Ross to make it a 2v2 an even game. Bedge and Shioka both lit on health. No pun intended. Riot hasn't had a lot of trouble with clutching games. He's been very good these past couple runs. He'll take out Shioka and Parafox. Wow. Project has disconnected on Delamore's side, so it looks like we'll probably have a timeout here. And there we go. Riot calling the pause on Delamore's side as we wait for Project to get back. Well, that was quick enough. All right, back in it. Going into round 8. Void only taking 1 early on. In the third round, Delamore keeping their dominance going forward. Both teams with full buys, though. Ross will push up to this door as Oreo has his back turned. It's not going to matter. Nobody's over there. Oreo getting 2 off the board, including Riot. Ross will take him down, though. Shioka answering that quickly enough. Void now having numbers briefly as Crip takes out Romsky. Parafox, a great op shot. Knows where Project is. And Project will retreat off to a different area. Bomb goes down, though, in B's sight. Shioka finds Sanctuary there. Is under. Here's Project. Almost seemed to track him through the wall as well as that sound worked for him. For a second, I thought they were on the same team, and I was looking at the colors incorrectly. But Void will take their first round in after 5 losses. Or, sorry, 4 consecutive losses, my bad. Parafox will open the killing on Ross. Riot quickly making it a 4v4. Romsky answering. Bedge was taken out in sight by Romsky and Oreo. Void with 2 rounds on the board. There we go. Void cuts Delamore's lead in half. They will progress on to the next one. Round 10. 5 more of these. And we'll be switching up the sides. Oreo picking off 2. Fortunately dies to Crip. Lit with a very risky peek. Gets away with 1 kill. Finds Riot off to the side. And Crip works with him to get the angles where Void is vulnerable. They'll stop the win for Void. And Delamore will turn it back around in their favor. Continue the momentum 7-3 into round 11. Ross looking for Parafox, finds him, not in a great spot for opping. As Ross will take that op for himself. Shioka getting gunned down quickly by Crip. Lit following close behind with the same death. Delamore with a 5-round lead going in to round 12. Parafox trying to land a bit of damage on Ross and is successful. He takes him down to 3/4 health. Project gunning down Oreo. Parafox will finally get Ross off the board. Project, after getting a kill, 19 health. And again, Void is down in numbers. And Riot taking out Parafox. Romsky last left alive to clutch a 1v2. He does have the bomb, so he'll just go to somewhere safe. Plant in B. Will molly off the doorways. He'll hide in the smoke. Will actually exit through the doorway. Nades on the bomb. Shoots through the glass onto Crip. Riot. There's a molly up front. And Romsky clutching a 1v2 after a very smart play down going to B site. Very sneaky play by Romsky. That was definitely what Void needed. They will once again cut Delamore's lead in half. Oreo, Shioka, both landing shots. Ross landing 2, though. Drops into the vents. It's a 2v2 right off the bat. Parafox does see Ross cross. Cannot connect the shot, unfortunately. And that might suck for Parafox, as he is quick peeked by Ross. Dies to Oreo, who is low health. He'll go for the plant. Crip going up into the vents. An interesting flash, and he'll actually get Oreo off the board. That was a crazy play there with the flashes, just banking it off while you're climbing up the ladder, and then just back facing it until it detonates. I don't think it actually blinded Oreo, but that is a great way to entry back into sight, especially in 1v1 encounters. It'll work out for Delamore. They will extend their lead to 9. Round 14. There are numbers worse than 4 that you could have if you are down in rounds. This is a game that Void can come back from, as trades are being evenly extended. Parafox able to land a shot on Riot. Project cleaning him up. Shioko, last left alive, will get the bomb down. Little risky. Crip will finish that off. Crip with the retake will win that round once again for Delamore, and they will enter the double-digit category in their round wins for this second match on Nuke. Ross with a little bit of an ambush there. Could not get to. Shioko cleans him up before he can damage Void further. Shioko does take damage. Romsky with a great op shot on Crip. He'll take the AK. Project with 2 health. Instantly gone down by Shioko, who was watching that ladder. He'll go for the plant next to Parafox. Aids him. Throws a nade up where Bedge is. Gets about half damage on him. You seem to absorb it. Riot and Bedge both left to clutch and get this retake off. Riot trying to figure out where Parafox is. Does find him, but it doesn't matter. Parafox getting the last 2 kills to keep Void in this game. Delamore not having as good of a lead as they did last game, but it is still pretty significant. Void definitely playing that game a lot better. A lot more evenly traded rounds. Gunfights go off quick. As soon as they enter the building, it's almost immediate. But they're both teams are really good about getting the trades off. I don't think there are any rounds that were flawless. Maybe one. Crip definitely coming out strong with the 17 kills. Riot falling close behind the 16-8 record. Void keeping up though. As both teams' kills are over the double-digit mark. Romsky carrying forward with the amount of kills he has. The best on Void. Crip leading for Delamore. Once again, since this will go in the books, first championship match is this one. This is the first of 4 that we have upcoming, or 4 planned at least, and it will be quite amazing to see some of the other games. So this is one of the only ones. Project timed out again. This will be the only one where there was not a preliminary game before the championship. So once again, this is the first and last CS:GO match for this playoff bracket. Void still undefeated this season, but it's not looking too good for them, as they will try and fight back to prevent Delamore from winning 6 more rounds. Project does join back in time. Delamore, though, 6 rounds away from getting their title for Season 1 Overdrive champions for CSGO. We will have 4 champions this season. Going into the next, hopefully we'll add 2 on as we try and repair Rainbow Six Siege and Overwatch into the mix, as well as get some more involvement for the other games. Lots of plans coming for Season 2. Nothing, I won't reveal anything yet. But, we do have quite a lot of things planned going forward. So, round 16, Delamore versus Void. Oreo will take out Bedge. Project will get the refrag. Crip left with 6 health. The bomb is indeed planted by Delamore, as Lit and Rom will both go off. Romsky will find that refrag, open the doors violently to get Ross and get the defuse. Parafox got scared or something. And Project nearly took his head off. I was confused there. I thought all the Delamore players were dead, and they were. And I was like, wait, what? So Void will take the first round of the half, as Delamore's gotten the first round of the previous 3 halves that we've played. Parafox getting set up with the op in the second round. Riot getting flash. I lost the kill feed. Never mind. Riot did help with the kill, though. Parafox left to clutch a 1v2 against Riot. And Bedge. Did I say that was an op earlier? Because I did not mean that that was an op. Parafox moving swiftly through the vents, so he knows exactly where that plant went off. Tries to no-scope Bedge, but it's not going to work. Couple of Delamore players opting for a Galil. Not sure how good that gun is in CSGO, but I know that in every Call of Duty that is a very fun gun to use. Romsky and company opting for Deagles, though. Oreo will open killing. Crip and Riot and Project answering Parafox, as we saw getting the kill on Crip. Romsky left to clutch another 1v2 with the Deagle. Not in a great spot, as we can see Riot peeking from the left side of his screen. Ross will finish off the killing anyway. Delamore 12, Void 6. 4 more rounds for Delamore before they obtain their title. Void a little bit of a longer stretch to go. Lots of trades will go out, very much in Delamore's favor. Romsky somehow avoids dying. What are we watching? Oh my God, Romsky doing work. Oh man, Parafox trying to get Crip off the board. I'm surprised he only did just a hair of damage on that. Shioko with the Deagle. 3 shots to kill Project, and Crip will clean him up. Romsky. About to say Rom Secrets. Wow. An absolute pro at dodging bullets, I guess. That was very impressive, especially from the point of view of Rom. He takes out 3 on the board, and it looked good for Void up until Parafox failed to get Crip off. Guns blazing through a door. Romsky will take out Crip. Project on Romsky. Delamore once again down. Project fires aimlessly through smoke. He hears Lit, who will get aggressive with the fire. Project left to clutch a 1v3 with 14 health. Not going to work out very well. Shioko will take carbine kill on Project. But again, Delamore will not have problems with buys this time around. Ross already peeking through a small crack in the box. Instead dies from Crip, who is taking the top spot. Scoped rifle coming out by Lit. That's something we haven't seen all game. Riot left to clutch a 1v4. As Romsky will take out Ross. Parafox ready to get this kill. I don't even know what happened there. I'm lost for words. Riot misses the shot on Lit. Shioko will clean him up. I'm not really sure what happened with Parafox there, but maybe he was looking the other direction and we just so happened to join on his point of view when he looked back, but it definitely looked like Parafox was just kind of staring at him as he moved down. Maybe he mistaked him for a teammate. I'm sure there's a good reason. Lit will take out Bedge with that same rifle. Riot and Ross answering against Lit and Oreo. Crip will take out Parafox in addition. Shioka not in a great position at all. Dies to Project. Romsky left to clutch a 1v4. Ross and Riot both taking significant damage. Romsky, hoping he wasn't seen, does get spotted by Ross. There may be a chase. Project will come down to chase Romsky. We'll get a hit off. Crip will catch him as he comes up the stairs. Delamore, 2 more rounds to guarantee their victory. Void needs 8. Six rounds to catch up for Void. I would say this would probably be the most important round of the game. And if it doesn't go in favor of Void, they are in trouble. Oreo getting picked off by Ross after Romsky guarantees 2 kills for Void. Parafox and Bedge going at it. Oh man. And Parafox got saved by Lit there, as it looked like he was going to be attacked from behind. Lit definitely coming out with a savior, or as a savior. Void trying to keep the momentum they have going into the next couple of rounds. Lit with a headshot, a wallbang actually on Bedge. Crip will take him out. Close encounters in the smoke. Riot and Project both getting kills. Romsky and Shioka. Romsky jumping down will kill Project. Almost got Riot there. Maintains 33 health to stay alive. Shioka watching patiently for the bomb. And gets 2 kills. A great play by Shioka to stay and watch the bomb in that narrow corridor. As soon as he got that kill, he knew exactly what to do. That worked out very well for him. A very smart play. Unfortunately, both of them just kind of ran into the fire. Shioka playing very smart and passive and playing the objective. Shioka, speaking of which, getting a kill on Project. Crip up above, trying to look for somebody who's going to peek outside. No luck there. Shioka, Oreo, and Parafox working down. Shioka moving up very aggressively on the ladder and kills Crip. And Void narrowing the lead. They are now down 3 rounds as opposed to, what was it, 8 earlier? Something around that. Void slowly climbing back. And they have found what they want to use. If Void wins this, it'll be the last round where Delamore can afford a full buy. Parafox getting 2 shots off before getting killed by Bedge. Oreo taking him out. It's a 4v2. Crip and Project both carrying AKs. The bomb is far away from both of them. Taken out by Shioka, who's been playing very well in these past 3 rounds. Project left to clutch a 1v4 once again. And Shioka will take him out. Their lead narrows down to only 2 rounds. Void has definitely found their foot in this game. And they're able to take some rounds in their favor consecutively. This is the best Void has done all match. Crip shooting through the door as Parafox is slowly analyzing it. Riot coming down with full auto pistol. Doesn't work out. Parafox getting a no-scope on Bedge. Getting another. Knows Crip is in the back corner. And Oreo will clean him up. Void, much more aggressive that round. Going on to a minute left, and it works in their favor. Already close to tying up the game. Delamore is not broke, but they will be again after this round. So a crucial round win needed for Void, as Crip will take out Lit before he's able to get his hand in the gunfights. Project and Ross, or I'm sorry, Project and Bedge working to get a kill. It's a 3v3. Romsky at 40 health, trying to get Crip, who opts him. Takes him out. 22 health for Crip, though. Crip and Riot, both star players in this part of the match on Nuke. Left to clutch a 2v2 and plant the bomb. They are watching it closely, and I think Parafox knows where it is. Riot picking up the kill, though. And Shioka will once again be left to clutch a 1v2, which he had done successfully beforehand. Riot trying to figure out where Shioka is and picks correctly. Match point for Delamore. This is it. If Delamore wins this round, they will be crowned champions for the Overdrive season. And they will be the first team to carry the title out of every team. Lit taking out Crip. Oreo in a very narrow angle to take out Bedge. Rahman Project already. Oh, Riot and Ross both getting kills. That turned around very quickly. Ross and Riot, dynamic duo, making it a 2v2 from a 5v2. The bomb is down. Parafox and Lit are the last two left. Another smoke goes out for Riot. He'll take out Parafox, and Ross will take out Lit. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. Delamore is your Overdrive Season 1 CSGO champions. A great performance from them both games. And they have really been preparing some way or another. We'll actually transition into postgame and talk to them, Delamore, about what they did prior to this game, as we will transition, into our last intermission before we get into postgame. 2-0 was the final for this match. In that last game on Nuke, it was 16-14, I believe. And that is going to do it, though. Once again, Delamore, Overdrive champions, will stick around. We'll catch a word with these players and see what their thoughts were before, during, and after the match. And we'll be right here to talk about it all. Stay tuned. Alright, well, I stand corrected about the post game, so we're just going to actually put a bow on this tonight. It doesn't look like we had any players available, unfortunately, for tonight's post game. I'm sure on a Sunday night, a lot of people... Or, I'm sorry, what is today? It's, yeah, it's a Sunday. I'm sure a lot of people have things to do, and, maybe even go to bed. So, once again, Delamore with the first LDGL champion title, and they will share it along with 3 other potential teams coming up, none of which are so far scheduled, but will be scheduled very soon, and we'll be here for it. So Delamore taking the 2-0 victory over Void. That was Void's, by the way, their first loss all season. So clearly something has changed in Delamore's favor in how they've been playing. So Delamore, congratulations to them. We'll see both of these teams along with all of our other potential CS:GO teams in Season 2. Delamore now having a title to defend. And we'll catch up with the remaining games. Let's see. We got Rocket League, Void versus Hades coming up. We're trying to look at maybe the 26th for that match. We'll let you know. Along with Delamore versus Prevail in League of Legends. And Imperium versus Void in Valorant. A lot of Void players also participating in 2 championships. They'll be 0-1 starting tonight, but maybe later on. So, I would like to thank all of you for coming out and watching this absolutely magnificent game. Quite a turn in favor of Delamore, I must say. Not too expected, and a little bit of an upset there by past history, but it is sometimes it's just enough to get by. Delamore taking the first championship title, and we'll end this stream here. I'd like to once again, thanking everyone for coming out today, thanking for the players after a couple of months of not playing any official games and just coming right into this tournament to finish up the season. This has been your commissioner and co-owner of the league, Mahedrian, and I've been your shoutcaster tonight as well. Hope all of you enjoyed the game tonight. We'll see you for the upcoming championship games. By the way, !point Discord in the Twitch chat. Be sure to join the Discord and get updated of all the upcoming matches that we'll have in the events channel. Thank you all so much for coming out, and remember to stay linked in. Have a good night, everybody.
Just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing.